Hi, I'm Joe Gorman, WKBN digital reporter. I'm coming to you today from one of our company cars on Phelps Street in downtown Youngstown, an almost deserted Phelps Street. Like many of you, I'm working remotely, and how I've been doing it at WKBN since last week is I go to work in the morning and I pick up a car, and I bring the car down here because I usually cover city police and county courts, although I will do whatever is needed. This is a good base of operations. I have an iPhone. Sometimes I have my laptop with me so I can get stories and I can send them from the car, and that way I don't have to interact with people at the newsroom, and so we can keep the safe social distancing practices that people want us to do. But one of the other things, when you're working by yourself a lot and, you sometimes get bored. So at lunchtime, I'll drive around and I always have my camera with me, not just for news, but I'm a big camera buff. One of my favorite subjects is the city of Youngstown. So one of the things I like to do is take pictures of the people and the places around the city where I grew up, by the way, as I'm driving. And I thought it would be interesting to keep sort of a diary of the COVID-19 pandemic and how it's affected the city. Now, where I go every day, I have seen a substantial decrease in traffic. Sorry about that there. I know other people have told me they haven't seen one, and I can't speak for your area, but from where I'm at, it looks to me like when I come to work in the morning, when I leave, the traffic is normal. But when I'm out on the roads between, let's say, 7:30 and 3:30, there's not a lot of people out. The main roads in the city that I've been on, such as Mahoning Avenue, Belmont Avenue, Market Street, South Avenue, MLK, Oak Street, McGuffey, they've been pretty much bereft of traffic. But they're not bereft of people a lot. There's been a lot of people out. There's a lot of older people and a lot of poor people in the city, as most of you know, and they don't have the social distancing guidelines that we do because they either don't know or they can't. They have to go out every day and get food. They have to go out every day and find a place to stay. They have to go out and clear up some things so that they could just live. So I thought it would be interesting to see some of those people and or some of those things that I see in the city and share them with you. I've also seen a lot more dogs and cats. I know that sounds weird, but there's been days down here this week, it looks like there's more animals than people that are outside. A lot of people wearing masks, a lot of children wearing masks, and I've seen a lot of that as well. And I'm actually glad that I'm still working, number one, because I have a job and a family to support, but also this is a big story, and I've been doing this for 20 years. I don't want to sound like a cliche, but this is what I do, and this is why I do it. You want to be involved in a big story. You want to inform people and your readers of what's happening. And part of that is through showing them what's going on. It's not always on the news, but it's still there. It's still important. So without further ado, here's some of my picks.